Planning a trip to Italy in March? This is one of the best times to explore, as spring starts to bloom, tourist crowds are smaller, and the weather is cool but comfortable. Whether you want to walk through ancient cities, admire stunning coastlines, or enjoy world-famous Italian food, March offers the perfect mix of culture, history, and natural beauty. From romantic canals in Venice to breathtaking coastal views in Sicily, here are the 10 best places to visit in Italy in March for an unforgettable spring adventure. Number 1. Rome. Rome, the Eternal City, is a fantastic place to visit in March. When spring begins to bloom, the streets are less crowded and outdoor cafes start to come alive again. This is the perfect time to wander through the ancient ruins of the Colosseum and Roman Forum without the long queues that summer brings. Vatican City is also a must-visit, as St. Peter's Basilica, the Sistine Chapel, and the Vatican museums can be explored at a more relaxed pace. March marks the beginning of warmer days and colorful blossoms in parks like Villa Borghese, making the city feel even more magical. The early spring atmosphere is ideal for strolling through Piazza Navona, throwing a coin into the Trevi Fountain, or discovering hidden trattorias serving authentic Roman dishes like carbonara and cassio e pepe. Number 2. Florence. Florence, the heart of the Italian Renaissance, is a wonderful place to visit in March, when the city's world-famous art, historic landmarks, and charming streets can be enjoyed with fewer tourists. This is the perfect time to visit the Uffizi Gallery and Accademia Gallery without long queues, giving you more time to admire masterpieces like Botticelli's The Birth of Venus and Michelangelo's David. The Ponte Vecchio, a medieval bridge lined with jewelry shops, offers breathtaking views of the Arno River, especially in the early morning light. March is also ideal for climbing to the top of Brunelleschi's dome at the Florence Cathedral, where you'll be rewarded with panoramic views of the city's red rooftops. As spring begins to bloom, Florence's gardens, such as the Boboli Gardens, start to fill with fresh flowers, creating a peaceful escape from the city streets. Outdoor cafes in Piazza della Signoria and Piazza del Duomo start buzzing with life again, making it the perfect time to sit back with an espresso or enjoy a traditional Florentine steak. Number 3. Venice. Venice, one of the most enchanting cities in the world, is a wonderful place to visit in March, when the canals are peaceful, the tourist crowds are smaller, and the early signs of spring add a touch of magic to the city. This is the perfect time to wander through the narrow alleys, cross historic bridges, and experience the beauty of Piazza San Marco without the summer rush. The iconic landmarks, such as St. Mark's Basilica, the Doge's Palace, and the Rialto Bridge, can be explored in a more relaxed atmosphere, allowing visitors to fully take in their beauty. March is also an exciting time to visit because Venice Carnival sometimes continues into early March, filling the city with elaborate masks, grand parades, and lively street performances. A gondola ride along the Grand Canal is even more special in the cool air as the city's reflections dance on the water. As spring begins to arrive, Venice's hidden courtyards and small canals become even more picturesque, while outdoor cafes start serving coffee and Venetian pastries by the water. Number 4. Milan. Milan, Italy's fashion and design capital, is a fantastic place to visit in March, when the city comes to life with cultural events, early spring blossoms, and fewer tourists compared to peak season. This is the perfect time to explore the stunning Duomo di Milano, one of the most beautiful cathedrals in the world, and climb to its rooftop for breathtaking views of the city. Art lovers can admire Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper at the convent of Santa Maria del Grazie, while fashion enthusiasts can wander through the elegant boutiques of the Quadrilatero della Moda, Milan's famous shopping district. A walk through Sforza Castle and Parco Sempione offers a peaceful escape, with gardens beginning to bloom as spring approaches. Milan's cafes and restaurants start opening their terraces again, making it the perfect time to enjoy a traditional aperitivo while watching the city's stylish locals go about their day. Number 5. Amalfi Coast. The Amalfi Coast, one of Italy's most breathtaking coastal destinations, is a fantastic place to visit in March, when the first signs of spring bring fresh greenery. The towns are peaceful, and the sea views are as stunning as ever. Unlike the busy summer months, March offers a more relaxed and authentic experience, allowing visitors to explore the colorful cliffside villages of Positano, Amalfi, and Ravello without the crowds. This is the perfect time to wander through narrow streets lined with pastel-colored houses, enjoy fresh seafood at a seaside trattoria, and take in the stunning views of the Mediterranean from scenic coastal roads. The Path of the Gods hiking trail, one of the most famous walks in Italy, is especially beautiful in early spring, with mild temperatures and wildflowers beginning to bloom along the cliffs. Number 6. Sicily. Sicily, the largest island in the Mediterranean, is a fantastic place to visit in March, when the first signs of spring bring blooming flowers. The weather is pleasant, and the island's ancient sites can be explored without the summer crowds. This is the perfect time to visit the Valley of the Temples in Agrigento, where Greek ruins stand against a backdrop of green hills and almond blossoms. In Taormina, the ancient Greek theater offers breathtaking views of Mount Etna, which may still have snow on its peak, adding to the dramatic scenery. March is also a great time for hiking and nature walks, especially around Mount Etna and the beautiful Zingaro Nature Reserve, where wildflowers and coastal views make for unforgettable experiences. The island's cities, including Palermo and Catania, come alive with lively markets, Baroque architecture, and traditional street food like arancini and cannoli. Number 7. Cinque Terre. Cinque Terre, a stunning stretch of 5 colorful cliffside villages on the Italian Riviera, is a fantastic place to visit in March, when the crowds are small, the hiking trails are open, and the first signs of spring bring fresh greenery and blooming flowers to the hills. This is the perfect time to explore the charming villages of Monterosso, Vernazza, Corniglia, Minerola, and Rio Maggiore at a relaxed pace, without the heavy tourist traffic of summer. The coastal hiking trails, especially the famous Sentiero Azzurro, Blue Trail, offer breathtaking views of the Mediterranean Sea and the terraced vineyards that line the hillsides. March is also a great time to wander through the narrow streets of each village, admire the pastel-colored houses, and enjoy fresh seafood in a cozy trattoria overlooking the water. Number 8. Tuscany. Tuscany, one of Italy's most picturesque regions, is a fantastic place to visit in March, when the rolling hills turn vibrant green. The vineyards come back to life, and the famous cities are quieter before the busy tourist season. This is the perfect time to explore Florence without the summer crowds, admiring masterpieces like Michelangelo's David and Botticelli's The Birth of Venus in the Uffizi Gallery. In the countryside, the Chianti wine region begins to show its first signs of spring, making it an ideal time for a wine-tasting tour in a traditional Tuscan vineyard. The medieval hilltop towns of San Gimignano, Montepulciano, and Siena are especially charming in March, with fewer visitors and breathtaking views over the Tuscan landscape. The Val d'Orgia, famous for its rolling hills, cypress trees, and golden sunsets, is perfect for scenic drives and countryside walks. March is also a great time to relax in Tuscany's natural hot springs, such as Saturnia, where steaming thermal pools create a peaceful escape in the open countryside. Number 9. Naples and Pompeii. Naples and Pompeii are a fantastic pair of destinations to visit in March, when the weather is mild, the tourist crowds are smaller, and the surrounding landscapes start to bloom with the arrival of spring. Naples, a city full of history, culture, and incredible food, is the perfect place to start. This is the best time to explore its historic center, visit the National Archaeological Museum, and enjoy authentic Neapolitan pizza at one of the city's famous pizzerias. The waterfront promenade offers beautiful views of the Bay of Naples and Mount Vesuvius, while the narrow streets of Spaccanapoli are alive with local shops, cafes, and street food stalls. Just a short journey away, Pompeii is a must-visit in March, as the cooler air makes walking through its ancient streets much more comfortable compared to the hot summer months. Number 10. Lake Como. Lake Como, one of Italy's most beautiful and luxurious destinations, is a fantastic place to visit in March, when the peaceful lakeside towns are quieter, the surrounding mountains still have traces of snow, and the first signs of spring start to bloom along the shores. This is the perfect time to take a relaxing boat ride across the lake, stopping at charming villages like Bellagio, Varenna, and Menaggio, where colorful houses line the waterfront and narrow, cobbled streets invite peaceful strolls. Without the summer crowds, visitors can fully enjoy the elegance of historic villas, such as Villa Carlotta and Villa Balbianello, both surrounded by beautifully landscaped gardens that begin to awaken in March. The cooler air makes it ideal for hiking in the nearby hills, where scenic trails lead to breathtaking viewpoints over the sparkling blue lake. The cafes and restaurants along the promenade start opening their terraces again, offering the chance to enjoy a lakeside espresso or a delicious plate of risotto while soaking in the serene atmosphere. These are 10 of the best places located in Italy, perfect for your next adventure in March. Whether you plan to do a road trip around Italy in March or are visiting for a long weekend, you should definitely check out some of these places. When exploring these hidden gems, always consider hiring a guide or joining a tour group, as some locations may require local expertise for the best experience.
Discover and explore over 10,000 hidden locations across the world when you use the Hidden Gem Finder on our website. You can search for a specific address as well as what's near you at your current location. Choose from a range of different categories, from secret waterfalls and wild swimming spots to hidden spots and beaches. Once you've found the gem you want to explore, click on the arrow button and it will open the hidden gem into Google Maps, which will give you a direct route to the gem. We upload new hidden gems each month to our database, meaning you'll be the first to know about them before our followers. So check out the Hidden Gem Finder and get exploring now.